Yeah, I don't mean.
Okay, that will do. Thanks.
Colonian the chairman, Colonia boy can ring the odds here. Saint Jatonja then the Zobi Suji, Combodita, Nitoba Shagis, that teacher the tongue. Ah, she's saying low you share young with the new Colonia on the what's him.
So once again, trying to cultivate the correct motivations for listening to these profound teachings. So by cultivating this thought that I will wish to achieve complete enlightenment in order to benefit all sentient beings, and for this purpose that I will be listening to these profound teachings and will follow this teaching in practice.
Yeah. But some tell Gojan to Karche, tell her. Chero Goja, Karche, Goja, we send some tell her. Yeah, Miss Liga, Karche, Liga, Ligis, Tundua. The Sha Karna Chet Shari Hegware, it's a son that you know, Sha Chavachi would was a son.
So in these motivations, then we will clearly find, if somebody asks you, asks you, what is the really the purpose of your, following spiritual practice or engaging in meditation practice. So, it's important, like, whatever activities that we undertake, there's always, it's important to recognize that that's a purpose. Of course, we should also have certain very clear purpose for our activities. So therefore, this look into this motivation, so that clearly shows us the purpose, and also it's very important to be clear about that purpose. Whenever we engage in meditation practice and so on.
That's a Jachambosia said them, Rongi Sam Mandana, Yet send the Sendero, Saja Teacher, Zoda, Sam Mario and Shachin, Saja Teacher, send the Garo. That's also Sam Mandana, Namazan Hobby, they send the name of Madison. Gisettinizuna, tomorrow running was said she didn't want to die. That is Gisettin, Rondo. Gonde Basan Sanra Petus in Chess and Apoyo, and some toga God. Goja, the Mano Mari, son of Yabu, so the son of Gogare. I don't call Yamari. Doggy thought the case at that. The guard sent the guard all to your corong on the Lord Junior. The guard on Junior there. Nene, Nene, Shimite Mother, send dignity, the Ayabos, call it him, call it consideration. Son of Teladone, carry shared, say no mother, thresh them my own. Say Mario and Masha back in there, so tonight. The next you son on Conayo, Yabushara.
As the Lama Tsongkhapas said that the first, one should, achieve the calmness, or achieve the calmness within one's own mind, and only then one will be, in a position to, benefit other sentient beings. So therefore, as it is important, if we think of even of the engaging in any act of truly benefiting others, then we have to understand how important, in order to benefit others truly and to effectively, how important that one has achieved, one has able to fully subdues one's mind and achieve peace and stabilities within one's own mind. So therefore it is important that when in our spiritual practice, when we engage in spiritual practice, so the purpose is not something very related to our temporary fulfilling our temporary needs of life, such as the food and clothing and such mundane needs. So and also in fact how in a sense that so if our concern is only really related to those mundane affairs, then not in fact then let alone then we will be able to properly engage in spiritual practice, but even we won't be able to achieve the purpose, this mundane purpose. Sometimes when we're so obsessed with all these mundane needs like food, clothing, and due to that, in fact, we are even not able to accomplish that, even that as well.
Oh, me tell you, Yapu Marisa, Yapu Shara, Yapu, delicious food, very good, nice clothes, very good, nice house, very good, good money, very good. Inside, no happy. That's I say bad. That's bad. I think that's very, very bad self. Outside, good food, good house, good clothes, good money. Inside, just happiness empty. Nothing. I said, that's very bad. That's very bad. Why I said, no, I say, I outside not much food at all. Some people whatever I give, I eat that. No much choose. Some people give, eat that. Clothes, no much clothes, no house, no relative. The inside, I am very happy. Then my experience, this life, my story, normally story, good mind, bad mind story. For some story, I say, what is story? Good mind, bad mind, that's it. I think it's important, everything important inside. You do the karmic, not slow content mind, no go. No my thinking, live it slowly, coming there. Then inside me, object, you will hold that. Nada not the hold it. Slow go, then more and more you they come inside. Then very good, then long meditation, then happy. Go happy, sleep happy, death time very, very happy. That's not that so the section that get somebody shall to get the other Yapu Shara doesn't know section then about the team pounding at the lava. The Goja Denis was paired there, and I knew it is it. That's how they share comments and that.
So I'm trying to emphasize the importance or the value of these enriching our mind, our internally ourselves with the true mental peace and mental happiness, and because if internally if we lack that the richness of our these inner qualities, then no matter what we are so the externally whatever we are successful, whatever good conditions we have, which as I was saying before, which was not to say that not saying that they are of any no values, but however when we lack that internally we lack this mental peace and happiness, and then all these external things, then they are no meaning. They to our life. It has no real value to us. So that's why I was just trying to say to you before.
I don't know that is a son toshu goja then sosa shede yung che shede yung shede moyo de garda ngado se rong on the mother ring ta se nyem on the log 다 세 년 온 로사는 세들 10번 돼 매번 가도 하고 가도 맞다 말이야. 다시 쟤는 가서 때인데 하고 계시래.
So in fact the purpose of why we engage in meditation practice is only to enhance this peace and happiness within our mind, and so because through meditation practice, so we want to cultivate a very a positive state of mind or a wholesome state of mind, and because otherwise, if the kind of mind that we have, which functions, which runs our life, if it's something completely, under the influence or dominated by certain mental affliction, such mental affliction or the delusions, then, and this is where then the person then will not find any happiness and peace in his life.
하나 다 계속은 되는데 내가 친디비 진짜 선전은 시주를 소바 내가 계속을 시주라서 내가 미니 되나 되네 로제라 게로 되노 마셔봐 시지 시에서 뭐냐 봐 고네 배하셔 보고 다 대집에 야본도 대래다 세제 선전은 세제는 대지지기 대라 미니 대도면 너 친미지 대노 카나마도 매바 저다레바 저바데 너는 집아세는 선전 레고노시 제도스 다 가져라봐 더 대선 달라 용용 다션 용용 다션 저 이제라제 시에 선비 대랑 예바데 예바 용도 용다 딱기서 라디오데 가도 로자 내때는 깔리자 들시야 다 저도 용용 다 아스를 챘대 다다가 다 대지지해야 돼.
So in the preceding teaching, so we left at these sections which read, the ethical discipline of acting for the welfare of living being means that you focus on the welfare of 11 sorts of living beings and then accomplish their aims in these and future lives in a suitable manner and without wrongdoings. So since I have already detailed these in my basic path to awakenings, so you should definitely read that over and over again. So you see in that last word, Tsongkhapa's advice, read it over and over again. So this is also to show that when we in our approach of this in our spiritual practice, or even in terms of meditation, so it's just saying this just once is not enough because we got to do it. And specifically, with regard to those, referred to that the Tsongkhapa's explanation of those the 11 modes of benefiting sentient beings, so which we should read it over again and again. So it's all this early the great a translator have done a lot of work, have rendered this into various language, even in Tibetan, and now we also find this some translation is also available in English. So therefore we should make study this. So in this way, we will make all the effort that the translator have gone in also, make it very worthwhile. So it's this. No. This text been available in English. I think that Dennis has kindly shared that to everyone, which is on the English version, on the page 40, which shows the original Asanga's chapter on page 50 on ethics, and then 115 and 121 and 31, which is Tsongkhapa's commentary to that. That's a basic part of awakening.
Yeah, commentary noise Latin. That is more as I am more. The Charles disguise this young.
No.
Noise on the more anything.
No. And so, as if you have read those lists, so it's not just listing 11 things, but in each thing is also explained in different sub-headings and gone in detail. So I think I'll suggest so we can to study more detail on that, on those of these 11 modes of benefiting sentient beings. So maybe we can use that as a theme for one of your maybe discussions. Next discussion.
대샤이 조셔버 능아이 조셔버 된 이거 다 되지 먹어야지 너 샤이들아 조샤와나 변한데다 코로나에 시바리가 현재 선제라에 샤도 쇼라 저도 소시 예조셰바라 문에비가 된다라 로시스 다들 년에라 다 제르바 로시고 뭐원장이네 지바이나 카나마도 메나 걸 디바메나 걸 로바시 근데 거의 전부 제로 누가 됐으니까 제가 안에 샤숑 소저 계절은 많이 해야 돼 샤대가 되는 카나마도 메나 라 카나마 디바라 디바메나 다 샤숑 그 간는데 다 되는 뭐다 달때는 뭐시야 라 샤숑도 샤가르스 그것도 다들 뭐지 저한테 일단 내 샤셰 바지 샤셰비 대셰바 걸 야고 레진도 시가 내가 랭게 세제라 내가 세제라 샤도 쇼라 소시 게주셰바라 문에 비가 된다라 로시 생겨내래 다 고야부제 계신다가 제조 말로돼 고쳐버려 되네 샤라바자 샤대되네 뭐게 샤다 하나마도 샤인 제조 말돼 nomba까지 되면은 상성년에 대승체라니와 추사라 된라 대지 샤셰비 대셔버려 또 그러냐
인지 됐니
하대는 요거 말해 니라지 말라 되는 모양이 하고 되는 모양이
can't find the exact reference of the English to the text that Geshe was reading. So the first one, if I use the same word, the mode of benefiting sentient beings, which says accomplishing the welfare of others who need help. So which in fact is in terms of rendering assistance as fulfilling needs, and then also later on there's and in terms of ministering to the suffering. So that is the first one.
더 사실 모두와 샤가리 시스마가리 덴드먼 가 다시 한번 데르다 샤셰비 대샤바 다 공디와 대하고다 저러서 마텔로아 마제슈아 샤시면 이제 시바 리가 신케 신체라 샤도 쇼로 소시 예주셔바라 문에비 가 대라되는 로셰 기세 계주에 샤도 거다 디비샤면은 바로 바시아 거저 거치면 누가다
리그에 잡으면은